A woman, oh, there we go. We're back. A woman told me this week, I'm always striving for excellence, but how can I be excellent if I'm not also striving for perfection? And that question is actually a cage. It's the lie. It's the lie that we've been given our whole lives, and why so many powerful women stay silent, stuck, unseen. So who told you that excellence required flawlessness, required perfection? I know I believed it too. I believed it for most of my life. And if I look back in time, I see it attributed to so many things. Nice girl training, where we're taught that in order to be accepted, we need to be perfect as women, as girls. School, it's all about getting that A, right? Being the perfect student. College, same way. It's all about perfection, following the rules. Job reviews, another place where the more perfect you are, the better the review. But who benefits truly in your leadership? Who benefits when women believe that the only way to be excellent is to be perfect? It certainly doesn't benefit you. But the people it does benefit are those that want to control you, those that want to keep you predictable. And predictable people just really don't go too far, and it's not important in your leadership. And perfection can look powerful, and since we've been taught that it's power, and it's really obedience. It's obedience to whoever it is that decides what perfect is. There are people that have balked at it. Let's look at Rachel Maddow. Right? Rachel Maddow in 2008, when she became a part of MSNBC, she was told, you're a little too masculine. You need to wear makeup. You need to polish yourself up to have a more feminine profile. Wear more feminine clothing. And she fought it. It just wasn't her. And so she agreed, hey, you know what? I'll wear a blazer. And that has become her signature. She wears a blazer. But she kept her look. She kept her hair the way she wanted to. She only spends about 5 minutes in the makeup chair, and it's strictly for enough makeup for the lights because of the powerful lights in broadcasting. Lady Gaga. Wow. Did she go against what everybody would think is perfect for a woman? And she's been ostracized for it in many cases, but look how successful she has become because she leaned into who she is. She leaned into too much. What about a more traditional role like Ruth Bader Ginsburg? Ruth Bader Ginsburg was always going against the norms of perfection. She leaned into her imperfection and kept standing up for herself and what she believed over and over and over again. And because of her dissenting opinions, going against the grain, we have some of the laws in place that help to protect women. Obviously, the current administration is trying very hard to get rid of those, which is why we need more women to stand up for who they are, to stand in their imperfection. And if you think about it, don't we trust more of the messy, raw leaders than we do the polished ones? Sometimes we'll even say, that when somebody is extra polished, we're like, ooh, that's a little too polished. Right? What about your own perfection? What is it keeping you from? I know for many entrepreneurs that I talk to, let me just ask the question. How many videos have you recorded and not put up? How many are sitting in your Google Drive or in your phone? How many times have you started a video and then recorded it over and over and over again because it wasn't quite perfect enough yet? How many times have you run it through a filter to make sure it takes out all of the pauses so it can punch right through the camera with the right precision? How many times have you run your script through AI? What if you trusted yourself? What would happen? What brilliance of yours is being held back because of your striving for perfection? See, I don't think that perfection equals excellence. Perfection is about proving. I'm proving to you that I'm perfect. I'm proving to you that I'm worthy. I'm proving. It's always about proving. It's performance-based. Excellence is about expansion. It's about sharing. It's being excellent in who you are. Whereas the same person that asked me this question about excellence and perfection, being perfectly imperfect. And the more you trust your perfectly imperfect self, the more you're going to be heard. Especially in a time when anybody can put a script into AI and have it spit out a perfect script for them. Use a tool that allows them to just speak. I used to teach it. I understand. I think that's one of the reasons this is so important. It's because it allows you to show that you are different. So that the same person that shows up on camera is the same person that shows up in person. The same person that shows up on stage is the same person that shows up in a conversation, in a coaching conversation or a mentorship. Because you're not reading from a script when you're in those situations. What would shift in your life? What would shift in your business if you stopped performing perfectly and let your raw, beautiful excellence out? The excellence of who you already are. Who would you be if you weren't so busy polishing yourself all the time? Before you went live, before you showed up. The world doesn't need your perfection. The world needs your power. It needs your raw power. It needs who you truly are and what you truly believe, and it needs you to stand up for them. The world needs you. And if you're done performing and ready to speak your truth, and to stop letting imperfections stop you from leading in your full power, I want to work with you. I can help. Be bold. Be you. Be known.